If you've read through Paul's letters in the New Testament, you might have noticed that at the end of the letter, there's kind of a pattern of him giving some personal remarks. And that's true in the end of the book of Ephesians. In chapter 6, starting in verse 21, he says, "But that you also may know about my circumstances, how I am doing, Tychicus, the beloved brother and faithful minister in the Lord, will make everything known to you. I have sent him to you for this very purpose, so that you may know about us and that he may comfort your hearts." And as I was reading that, I was thinking, would I be considered a Tychicus if somebody sent me to speak for them? First of all, it says that Tychicus is the beloved brother. Well, what makes somebody beloved? Usually it's because they are good at loving others. I think it's because they are good at speaking kindness and truth, as Proverbs 3 tells us that when we speak with kindness and truth, when our actions are filled with kindness and truth, we find favor with God and with other people. And then he was faithful. He was dependable. Paul didn't need to worry that if he sent him from where he was in prison in Rome to the church at Ephesus, that Tychicus was going to get distracted along the way and forget to carry out his mission. He was faithful, reliable, dependable. And then I think he was also authentic. Paul says he'll make everything known to you. He's going to let you know how I'm doing. And he's going to make everything known. And I think we know from Paul's writings that there were some times when he struggled, that there were some times when he was discouraged. There were some times when he was depressed. And I don't think Tychicus was going to get to the church and say, "Gosh, guys, everything is going well. There's never a moment when we're not singing and praising the Lord." I think he was going to be truthful about Paul, and not only what Paul was going through, but the emotions that Paul and those around him were experiencing in the midst of this time. And then it says that he will comfort your hearts. Are we people who are known as comforting people? Are we people who are just kind of get in there and make people feel worse about things because of our critical or our negative attitudes? Tychicus was beloved. He was faithful. He was authentic. And he was a comforter. I pray that my life and yours would be characterized by those traits today.